So the penultimate college football playoff rankings have been announced, and I've got thoughts. So I want to share them with you. First off, James Madison has made the college football playoff top 25, which may not seem important, but it is because it does set up the ACC nightmare scenario we've been talking about for a while on my channel, and that is if Duke wins the ACC, they will not make the playoffs. There will be no teams from the ACC that make the playoffs outside of Miami making the backdoor entrance, essentially, which is really interesting. So it would be Duke, it would be James Madison, and then whoever wins between North Texas and Tulane. So we might have two G5 schools make the college football playoff. Crazy. Second, Vanderbilt should definitely have been above Texas. Now, I get it. Texas has a head-to-head, but they have one more loss. They lost to Florida. They had two really close, ugly wins against Mississippi State and Florida, and they got dog-walked by Georgia. Texas should not be where they're at. Now, they're not in the playoff field at this point, but Vanderbilt should have been in the playoff field, in my opinion. So that's one takeaway I had from there. And then I think the last thing I had was that, or no, I have two more things. One, Alabama and Notre Dame switched spots, which I think is really interesting, mostly because I think it's the committee telling us that, hey, even if Alabama loses in the SEC championship game, they will not get knocked out of the playoffs. I think that's why they made that switch, which I think is really interesting. I think that's the correct decision. I don't think Alabama should get moved out if they lose the SEC championship game. But what's also interesting about that is that it leaves only one space between Miami and Notre Dame in a playoff spot. So that basically means that next week, these two teams can switch. The committee changes all the time, and even the head of the commission, the head of the college football playoff committee, said idle teams can move in this final week. Both these teams don't play in a conference championship game, but they still can swap. So there is still a possibility that Notre Dame and Miami flip places. And if BYU somehow wins against Texas Tech, neither team can make it. So just some interesting takeaways from this week's college football playoff rankings. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think it was a pretty good one, but a few things that I think they whiffed on. But that's all for now. See you guys next time. See ya.